Willie, come here. Come here, handsome. Today, I have two really special guests on this episode. William Nelson is joining us temporarily till he decides to leave and jumps and kills himself down the staircase. And I have Monford Davis, who he is a good friend of mine. We're door guys.
We're door guys together. She beats people up.
I curb stomp hard. Zach Boga's coming for your brand.
Yeah, I've seen her spill blood.
So much blood.
Pools of blood.
Yeah, it was my Diva cup. I just spilt it over and drank it.
Her mugshot's the best.
I do have one mugshot, but it's from a very fucked up situation that got dismissed. But I was like, well, I'm keeping it. And I framed it, gave it to Christmas for everyone. My goal is to never get arrested again.
It's a good goal to have.
Thank you. But Monford Davis, he's a very funny comic. He's based in Austin, Texas. He moved here. Where did you move here from? I'm such a bad friend.
Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. Why don't you scoot over? Willie, you've really got to stop being such a little bitch today. You're being such a diva. And like, I get it. You can need star treatment. There. Kind of. Okay. He wants to be by you. He feels safer with you. That's okay.
He likes boys.
Yeah. I think he's gay, but also maybe a little special. I think he might be just pansexual. Enough about William. We'll talk about him later. But yeah, give a spiel on yourself.
I'm a comic from Richmond, Virginia. I did comedy all over Virginia, D.C., Baltimore, Raleigh, North Carolina. And then I came here. Yeah,
and I'm glad you're here. He has been a delight to be around. What I like about you is that you're a giant teddy bear. And it's great because you scare the people you need to. And then you're just a lovable guy. And not just that. My favorite thing about Monford is he is a fucking Cupid. He tries to play Cupid with me all the time. Even if I don't ask for it, he's like, I have a guy for you. He has one leg. And he keeps trying to set me up with his one-legged friend.
He's a model. You would love him. He's great.
I'm sure he's great.
He just got a new foot for the leg.
He just got a new
prosthetic.
foot.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I will say, you always lead, though, with the fact he has one leg. You don't go into his other qualities. You're like, he has one leg. That's really going to get her.
I'm a comedian. I want to say the funniest thing first.
That's true. I get it.
He's really good with this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to help me with podcasts.
Oh, yeah. Is he coming out here soon?
Yeah.
I think you remember.
February, January.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, he's in Oklahoma City right now. I know you did Bricktown, opening for Russell Peters.
That was cool, yeah. I got some guest spots for good old Papa Russell Peters.
Did you give him a hug?
Yeah, I dude, it was so cool being in that green room because I learned quickly working in a comedy club, you don't really want to speak to like headliners unless spoken to. It's just general rule of the game. So I was absurdly quiet and he just made fun of me for that. And I finally loosened up and I was like getting into conversations and stuff. It was cool. I mean, he was really nice. Also, Bricktown's green room is like amazing. They are known for having the best green room. They have a Nintendo Switch. They also just have a table with candy in it. It was awful for me because I had a 5-hour car drive the next day and it was like, I'm just stocking up.
Where'd you stay that night?
I stayed at some hotel by it. I don't know. It was cool. It was a fun time. I just got the hotel because it had a nice gym and I was like, well, gains. I spent most of my time in Bricktown just walking around, like exploring the city just because I think it's fun to do that.
Alone?
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised I haven't been killed yet.
During the day?
I don't walk around at night. I have a good sense of mortality, so. Yeah. What about you? What have you done Bricktown yet?
No, never been to Oklahoma.
Yeah. It was the first time I've been to Oklahoma and it's surprisingly like a good place to be.
It's not that hood.
No, they actually have legal marijuana there, medicinally, but it's like, it was just kind of shocking. I was like, Texas isn't even on that shit yet.
It's pretty easy to acquire.
Yeah, that's true. At least in Austin it is. I know other parts of the state, it's still like, we'll take you to jail for years and years.
Willie's been to jail a few times.
Dude, Willie's hardcore. He's lived so many lives.
Yeah, he has.
He's a pervert, professional pervert right here.
He's working on his self-confidence, so it's important to...
This is the most confidence he's been in his life, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been in therapy.
He has been.
Working on himself.
Yeah.
At these late years in life.
Taking care of him, you know?
Yeah.
We have a roast battle coming up.
We do?
We do. And I thought we could just say a couple of our roasts here for each other. Because since, you know, we have a surprise plan.
Okay.
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Monford Davis has a vasectomy so he can masturbate with peace of mind.
That hurt my feelings.
That hurt your feelings?
A little bit.
Did you write some for me?
Do I have to do this?
Do you have them? I'm excited.
Britney Ledesma does deadpan comedy. But what you don't know is that she also has a deadpan pussy.
That's true. I'm on so much Lexapro.
What does that do?
It dries it up.
Seriously?
Yeah. I like that one.
Is the other meds working though?
Yeah, no, it's
Glad you're
great.
taking them?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm on them, but it's like a common side effect. I mean, it's not that dead, but like, yeah, last night I was like, it's like, what did I say? I can't remember what I said, but yeah, it's like sandpaper in there, you know?
That's kind of depressing.
So, yeah.
You going to switch to a different one?
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I just exaggerated on stage. Oh God, Lucky Duck was a mess last night.
Yeah. Did you end up getting up? Yeah, I saw your set. Yeah.
I hated it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But someone, one of the podcast watchers, he messaged me that it was a good set, and I was like, oh, I wish you could have seen a better one.
So there was someone in the audience that watches your podcast.
Yeah.
That was just there and watching you.
Yeah.
In person. How does that feel?
It was cool. It's cool.
Your fans are good?
I have some cool fans. I think I've come to the conclusion, you know, they're probably all a little pervy, but, you know, same here. I like my fans. I think there's cool people. There's nice.
Donate money.
Donate money. But yeah. Munford, did that really hurt your feelings, the vasectomy one?
No. I love the vasectomy. I'm so glad I got it.
I think it's a great... No, I think more men should do it.
I'm not a Mormon.
I said more men.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with that religion.
Okay.
I hear it's a cult. They have a lot of children.
Mormonism is it's definitely a cult. I was talking about this with Dylan whenever he was on here.
If Mormons have vasectomies, would they even be Mormons?
No, but they should get vasectomies. They have so many kids. Like
Yeah.
Mormon families, they should get vasectomies too. I think just men in general need vasectomies because it's such an easy thing to do. Like I've heard you talk about it before.
It's a pretty easy procedure. Just outpatient.
What was the recovery like for that?
I just took it easy for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, took some Vicodin.
Dude, I mean, Vicodin alone, people should be getting it for the Vicodin and to not have kids. And you get a nut in people.
Yeah, I should probably be more careful with that.
Why?
I'm not, because I don't want herpes.
Oh, that's a good, yeah. Do you know anyone in your life with herpes?
I don't know if I've ever seen it with my eyes, but I probably know someone.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah. I have one friend who's really outspoken about it, and I think that's dope because it should be normalized. I don't have it, but I have seen the toll the stigma takes on people. But a lot of people have it. It's like 1 in 5, I think, which is wild. I'm like, I know more than 5 people. So.
Have you ever seen it?
Oh, no.
Up close?
No, I think that scares me. I'm like afraid I would the impulse would be like to touch it and then I have herpes on my hands. I don't know how it works, clearly.
I think it's one of the things they tell you. before.
Oh yeah, they have to tell you. Didn't Usher give? I think it was Usher. He gave a lot of people herpes without letting them know.
Yeah, and had to settle in court. Michael Vick too, maybe. Shout out Virginia Tech.
I don't know what Virginia Tech sign is, but I know this is Texas Tech.
Patrick Mahomes.
I know the reference. Ish.
Okay, so no herpes.
No herpes.
I should probably be a little more careful just in general.
Yeah, I think everyone should. I mean, I have the implant, so I'm pretty wild. I mean, I've been very tame the past few months.
It's in your arm?
Yeah, it's in my arm, so I'm like a robot.
Nexplanon on?
Yeah, but it was originally like right here next to where that is.
Yeah.
But they had to move it and do a new incision the last time I got it, put it under. Because apparently there is like a vein that goes to it's like a major vein that goes to your arteries, and one lady, her implant traveled to her heart, and I think she died. I feel like you die when that happens. I never got told whether or not she died, but my gynecologist was telling me that, and I was like, yeah, I'm cool with the extra incision, I guess. If I don't die from it, that'd be great.
There's no side effects with that?
This is my third one. It's like every 3 years you have to get it redone. Kind of a pain in the ass, but it's not that bad. But the first one I had, I bled like damn. I was like Carrie every day. It was a bloody mess, and it was like so weird, which is super frustrating. Like just bleeding for 3 years nonstop.
Out of your arm?
No, out of my pussy.
Yeah.
If I was bleeding out of my arm, I think more people would be annoyed. But since it's in the vagina, men are like, oh, we don't see it. We're good.
3 years?
Yeah. It was a pain in the ass. And that's why most people switch from it. But then the second time I got it, it calmed down, and I finally just stopped. I stopped menstruating, so not to brag. I'm kind of infertile right now.
But as far as like mental side effects, what women will talk about, like
it doesn't. No, it's
it's
non-hormonal, so it's like not like a big issue. I don't have any fits of rage or anything. It's nice. I like it. I'm just kind of one of the boys now.
Yeah.
Who knew it?
Feels good to be safe.
It does. I'm like not worried about having a kid, which is dope. I don't want kids, so it's like
at this moment.
Yeah, at this moment. I mean, like maybe one day when I'm like, I'm down honestly to be like a spinster.
Spencers are cool.
The Spencers are cool. Yeah. Seen Portlandia, Fred Arms. No. But yeah, I would love to one day have kids in like 20 years. But
you ever meet a guy that's like, yeah, I want to have kids with you?
No, I've never had that. That would terrify me, I feel like. Have you ever had a girl down to have your kids?
I don't think so.
Actually, that's a lie. I've had one guy say he wanted to have my kids, and I was like, neither of us are financially stable or mentally well.
It's like if they want to meet your parents, having kids with you, know, it's like one crazy step further.
Yeah. It is weird when guys ask to meet your parents. Like, I've had that once.
That's supposed to be something you dread. You try to put that off.
I'm just like, is this a bit right now? Why?
Have you introduced guys to your parents?
Yeah, I have. Only one guy. But I was dating him for like 2 years.
Did they like him?
Yeah, they did. Until they found out about who he was after we broke up. So, okay. But it be that way.
It do be that way.
It do. Monford, what about you? What about your dating life? You tell me all about it.
I started comedy after a breakup. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And I wanted to do things that I was putting off and had been wanting to do. Started doing open mics, and it got me through it. I used that to fuel.
Yeah, that's sick.
Everything.
That's very similar to what I did.
It helped.
Twins?
I don't know. I'm trying to win the breakup. I want her to be jealous.
I know I won the breakup.
I've already won.
Yeah. My ex is now trying to hang out with me. I'm like, this is like 3 years too late, dude. But
It was almost 3 years ago for me too.
yeah. Dude, comedy kind of just consumes your life. It's dope, but it's also like hard to make time for other things. And so dating non-comics, because I don't want to date a comic, but it's like hard for them to understand. I think like they don't come first, like,
And they have to be okay with that. And know that.
And it's really hard for people to get that, because it's like I want to be successful while I'm young is the goal. I want to be successful and one day be headline, like, you know, like, and it takes so long to be good. Like, I feel like I get so mad at myself for not being good yet. I'm like, oh, remember, you're only 2.5 years in. Like,
You're such a long way to go.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a marathon, you know?
People are going to drop off.
Yeah. It's crazy seeing the people who, you know, that do drop off, and it's like the ones that stay, you're also kind of like, I wouldn't have guessed that sometimes. It's like, it's interesting seeing who filters in and out.
Do you ever get negative and be like, I want this person to quit? I don't want to see their faces at the open mic anymore.
Sometimes. I mean, I'm kind of just like, I know it will happen eventually for some people, but like, I don't think I hope actively anyone quits, but I'm just like, some people, it takes a while for them to get to that point where they are like, yeah, they'll quit. I think you can kind of tell with some people.
Yeah, I try not to be so negative.
I'm trying to not.
So even if some people, it's just it's good for their mental health, you know, and whatever goal they have for themselves, it helps them in the present.
I do think therapy is also a really good choice. I do know how comedy works. Not how it works, but you know, like it attracts the crazies and stuff.
Definitely.
And you have to deal with that. But it's not like, if they're not harmful or like creepy, I don't really care, you know? Like, you do your thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, if they're creepy, that's kind of an issue. Because that happens a lot, I feel like.
This is the biggest comedy scene you've ever been in?
I've only ever been here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like totally different now, which is dope. I like how it's changed. I like everyone moving here, but it's also like kind of weird in a way.
Did you like it before Rogan and everybody came?
I didn't do too much on it before. Like I had only been in comedy like a year, and I was also in school the whole time. So I was really hitting like 3 open mics a week, which isn't a lot. I like it a lot better now, just because like I think it washed out a lot of the older people who weren't doing comedy and kind of just lurking around. And we have a lot more people who actually are ambitious now, which is really dope.
Yeah.
Because like it's not just people talking about doing things, like people are doing shows and stuff. And I enjoy that. And like it's so dope seeing your friends be successful and like getting big opportunities. Like I love that, and I love that that's like now like it's more feasible in people in Austin, I think, to have a chance to like make it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, Kill Tony's here. You like have been killing it on it.
I'm doing okay.
Been on it. We both. I don't work at Vulcan. I go to Vulcan, and Cam, the manager, says I can tell people I work there now. I quit, but
she's always there.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Pretty often.
Okay, I have an issue. What do you do for fun? I go right on the roof of an EDM club downtown Austin. But yeah, you've been doing Death Squad shows, Red Band shows. You've been doing great. And I remember one day, there's been a couple times before Kill Tony, but I think it was after Skankfest, you got the vid.
I got COVID, yeah.
You got the vid after Skankfest.
Yeah.
And I loved watching this. Tony just starts yelling to Nick about how we have to pay you. We have to get you paid. And it was dope because like he genuinely cares for the people who like work there, I think. Or at least you.
That was really unexpected. I didn't think that
I mean it's like really hard for people who like work those jobs, like the door and stuff, to be able to pay for their livelihood if they can't go to work.
Yeah.
But
welcome to middle class America. A lot of people are paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate.
It's cool that even people like Tony still can relate to.
It was so sick watching. Just it's like cool knowing people like care.
Because I had already left
when
he was yelling like that, I think.
Yeah.
I went home, got a test, and went home.
Yeah.
After the positive results.
Yeah. But it was so cool. I mean, it's just like nice seeing that people really do care. And like, I mean, Monford, like everyone loves you. He's such a sweet person. My favorite time of day is when we're standing outside Vulcan and it's tea time.
Yeah.
It's tea time.
Tea time. Just a little bit of gossip.
And a little bit of gossip about our sex lives. That's it. That's all we tell each other. What's going on in Britney?
I mean, we can have political discussion.
I don't know anything about politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Maybe we should get more educated.
I like pets.
I like pets too. Willie's my whole life. I call him a creep and a pervert and an awful person, but he's really the love of my life.
Does having a dog really help you meet people? Is the dog park relationship thing?
I will say some people meet people at dog parks. I don't really, because I'm kind of also like a quiet person.
Mm-hmm.
And Willie's the quiet dog. He loves playing with other dogs, but he's helped me meet people just because he gets me out of my house. And if I didn't have him, I don't think I'd be doing that as much.
Real talk. Is he always like this? He's very calm like this? Does he ever get crazy? Or not anymore?
Yeah, he like when he goes out, sees other dogs, or you say his trigger words, like,
FOOD.
Yeah, like, well, food is fine to say, but like other words for food, like the T word, you can't say that in front of him, or the W word to go, O word.
Oh, I see.
He likes to go on his WALKs.
He knows those words, though.
Yeah, I mean, look at his ears perking up now. So, but yeah, he'll like run around in circles. I got a video of him doing that earlier today. It was so funny. But yeah, we just walk around. He's more of the political guy than me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really into politics and all that. But
does he protect gun rights?
I think he's a communist, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I felt that the first time I saw him.
You're like, yeah, this dog, communist, probably. I love projecting these personalities on my dogs that don't exist. It just makes me happy, 'cause it's a dog. But I do like buying him outfits and stuff. He has I'm the worst dog person. I think it's like he's a huge part of my life, but I think it's annoying how people will make their dogs their whole personalities and bring them everywhere. It's like, this bitch doesn't want to go everywhere. He wants to lay down and go to sleep majority of the time. So I respect him. He has a space, but I will still put him in outfits. That's the only thing.
How often are you putting him in outfits?
Like once every few months. Once a month. It's
not
not too much, but holidays, especially Thanksgiving, he got on his turtleneck sweater. He had to dress up, But
he knows what time it is.
Yeah, he knows. He knows the time of year that he has to dress up is for the holidays, and that's it.
You have a Christmas outfit?
I have a couple. I have like different Christmas sweaters for him, just because it does get cold, and his coat's not that thick. But my favorite thing is like this little fluffy. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out how to put a picture of it on here. I don't know how. So.
No cats?
No cats. I'm not a cat person, are you?
Yeah.
You are.
I like cats.
I don't hate cats. I don't despise them, but
I don't have any.
I want to get a naked cat. I think that'd be nice.
I like the Persians.
Yeah, those
the
are
little scrunched up face.
Yeah.
They're like $1,000.
Oh God, if only I had money for that.
Yeah.
I think naked cats would be cool to have because then you can always dress it up. But that's just for it to not die of being cold.
I wouldn't want to pet it though.
I would love to pet it. Oh my God.
The skin?
Yeah, look, it literally looks like a ball sack.
Yeah.
Ew.
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 Okay.
Oh.
So you run some shows around here.
I run an open mic. I used to run more shows. I have a show coming up that I'm producing, but I don't know if it's going to happen again. It's one of those, like, let's see. But, yeah. Have you run shows before?
Not out here. No.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not in a rush to do that.
I get that.
I'm okay right now.
Yeah. You look like you're scrambling for things to say.
Maybe I am.
Why don't you just tell me about yourselves? Let's talk.
So you say everyone loves me, but I genuinely have a hard time with that sometimes.
Really?
I think everyone is mad at me a lot.
I'm never mad at you. I think, well, last night I got a little frustrated with you, but I wasn't mad. But that was because I was being a bitch. So I've never met anyone who says bad things about you.
I know it's probably just in my head, but
I get that. I have a lot of insecurities. I know a lot of people think I'm mean. So that's my thing.
do you care that they think that?
The people who matter, I've always I've come to the conclusion, people who matter, they'll know me for me, and people who just think that, they don't matter. You know? I think I just am very hard to approach, which I don't want to be that approachable. I'm a girl in comedy, and there's a lot of crazy open micers, and it's like a safety thing, but then also, like, I have my bitchy moments. I think we all do. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. The people who matter will know.
You're like 48, 49 days sober now?
Yeah,
you talk about that on here?
Sometimes. Yeah, I feel like it's boring to talk about, but yeah, I'm sober. I think you'll all know. I made out with an old guy, and I was just like, oh, rock bottom.
How old was he?
It was, I don't want to,
okay, I know. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was a beep button. I tried to program this, but I can't program it, so this is the weird noises we have. Do you want to hear the soundboard now?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so we have that, which is so triggering because the second guy I ever had sex with, who quickly became obsessed with me and like a weird stalker, he loved that song. And I'm just like, ugh. I remember at a party, he was like, put your pinky finger to the moon. I was like, this is Bruno Mars. It's not that good. Chill out, man. Chill out.
It's pretty basic.
Pretty basic. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Here's this one. And it's flashing. I don't know why.
Getting ready to open up the season for the Bulldogs as right now.
I got the demo version because it was cheaper for this new recording device. And for some reason, it wants me to play that one. We also have this. Oh, actually, there's nothing on that one. Hey, guys. Welcome back to Bros and Sports. I'm Britney Ledez.
Monford Davis. I've been watching swimming.
Recently. Swimming, guys. You need to put a swim cap on your balls.
Yeah, no black people.
Allowed in the pool.
Because they would beat everyone else.
That's true. Okay.
More sports club members.
And we're back to the sport. That's literally all it is. It's like random sports things. And then
we are getting ready for the start of high school basketball season ahead of the Algona versus Forest.
Dude, high school basketball pops
These are the
off.
sound effects that came with it?
Yeah, I don't know why. I like this part, but
I really.
And then I stop it before that guy. I'm like, hey guys, welcome back to NPR.
Hola y bienvenidos.
Oh, that's a good one. Hola, bienvenidos.
Me llamo Carlos.
Me llamo Cassandra. You know, I have the whitest name for a Mexican. Like, Britney doesn't go over.
Who named you that?
My dad. Yeah, my Mexican father was like, let's name her Britney. Why?
You don't like that name?
I like it now. When I was younger, I hated it, but I like it now. I'm glad he picked the name Britney because the other name he was going to go with was Sapphire. And I'm like, well, good thing you didn't choose that. Even though both are great stripper names. But when I was a stripper, I didn't use either. So,
Do you have any nicknames?
Brit. Not a huge fan of that because it reminds me of a frog. You know, Ribbit. Brit. I hate it. But, you know, people call me that, so it's cool. Brit Brat. It's also... That's really it. I got called lesbian a lot in middle school.
Have you embraced that now?
Yeah, oh yeah. I've embraced lesbian, Brit Brat, all that. I'm just like, you know what? That's cool. Fine. Thanks for the name. That's what I call my podcast listeners. Brit Brats and lesbians.
Oh, nice.
Are you a lesbian?
I'm a lesbian. What's up, Brit Brats and lesbians?
Well, how do you feel about your name?
Same. I used to not like it. I wanted a normal name, like Jack.
Yeah.
Or John.
John?
Rob.
Rob's a good name.
Robert.
That's my father's middle name.
Jeffrey. But now it's kind of a good thing.
Oh, I love the
it's
name
original.
Monford.
Yeah.
I think it's such a cool name. I think I have a pretty basic name, but I'm cool with it.
Ledesma's original.
Ledesma is. It is funny though. This guy I used to date, he just moved to the same to a street that has the same. That's like Ledesma. I'm like, really, the first place you live in years.
Is that's Spanish?
Yeah, it's Spanish. It's also a place in Spain.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really disappointing city. The merch they sell is Ledesma. Spain is dead. My dad was so sad when he went there because he really wanted to be like a cool city, but it was not.
But he's not from there. That's just the name.
No, he's from here. Yeah. 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 So you wanted to be named Jack or John or something, or Rob.
Jacob
Jingleheimer Smith. That was my name too.
Lawrence.
I feel like I would hate being named like Lawrence. I've never met someone named Lawrence, but I just feel like I probably wouldn't get along with them.
You never met a Lawrence?
They sound like someone who like is like a poetry major.
Yeah.
But maybe Lawrence is actually...
But Larry has a good time on Friday nights.
You're right. Larry pops off. It's only Lawrence in the classroom.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Larry was a nickname for Lawrence.
There's a lot of weird, like, short nicknames for...
That's true.
Classical...
Dick and Richard are such a weird... That's a weird one. Richard, yeah. Dick.
You could be Rob, you could be Bob.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I like the name Meredith.
I think it's a pretty name. I really like the name Sam. I wanted to be named Sam when I was a kid. But now one of my good friends' name is Sam. I'm like, phew. Didn't have to fight to be the better one.
They called me Muffins in high school.
Really?
Hey, Muffins, get over here.
Did you hate that?
Muffins. Come sit with us.
Did you hate that?
Muffins.
I hate that.
You're going to finish your muffin. I know. It's fine now. It's okay.
I got bullied out of a Christian high school, which was fun.
You didn't resist it? You just said, I'm done?
Yeah, I didn't want to go there, so I was kind of just like, yeah, I don't want to be here either. And also, like, being cool at a Christian high school is, like, not actual cool, you know? Being cool at a Christian high school is, like, people who, like, raise their hands the most during praise this week. And, like, they're like, yeah, I'll pray over all of us at lunch today. And I'm like, thank God I didn't make it there. I don't think... One, none of it's genuine. They're all, like, so for show. It's, like... But it's also, like, It's not, it was such a bubble. Like, the girl who bullied me out of it, she followed me on Instagram, and I looked at her Instagram page, and, like, I'm so glad I got, like, it's kind of funny. I got bullied out by a Disney adult. She got married and took a photo at Disney making out with the Mickey ears or whatever, making out with her new husband with their masks on. I was like,
That's
okay,
the worst.
I won life. I won
Yeah.
it. But yeah.
Was it all girls?
No, it was a girls and guys school, but it was really small and catty. I like grew up and like pretty much gone there my entire life, but it's just was like really hypocritical of a school.
Uniform?
No, but I don't really, I've been to a uniform school for 1 year. Before I didn't like that, but it's like I've learned really like to not trust Christian establishments or things that really advertise that they're Christians, because they're not. Like if you're a Christian, you just exist as a person. Like you're not having to like push it so hard that you are.
Yeah.
It was just one of those like, it was a good learning experience, you know. But that's really all it was.
I was in public school.
How was the pub life?
A lot of minorities.
I was in public school for high school. Not a lot of minorities.
In your high school?
No. Yeah. We had more than we did at the private school, but you also grew up in Virginia, and
Yeah.
that's more diverse than North Austin, Texas.
From North Austin.
Yeah. It was a really white high school.
Did you know Jaden? Is he from here?
Jaden is from here. I didn't know him, but I think we went to one of the same high school maybe. I went to Cedar Park High School. If anyone knows what that is, go Timberwolves and eat my ass. Yeah, I don't know where Jaden went to school, but I think we have talked about Cedar Park and stuff before. Because there's actually several comics who like grew up here, and it's like we all kind of like know the same people, but we've never really knew each other, and we just have met each other very recently. It's weird.
Did you go to college?
I did. I went to Texas State for a little bit, then I graduated online at Arizona State. 2 party schools, baby. What about you?
1 semester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where at?
James Madison.
I have no idea what that is.
JMU.
Oh.
Dukes.
What were you trying to study?
Economics.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah. Just one of those things you picked.
I was so young.
Yeah. I think my original major was criminal justice. And then by the end, I graduated with psychology.
I was really into politics.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand anything about them.
I don't either anymore. I don't care about it anymore.
I think it's a really interesting topic. A lot of people like to act they know what it is. But I don't even think politicians know what they're saying sometimes.
No.
It's really fake it till you make it type business.
Yeah.
So what got you out of school?
I partied too much and I got arrested.
Shit.
Yeah.
How many times have you been arrested?
I don't know. Yeah. It's pretty extensive.
Ooh.
I ran from the police. I was holding like a little beer can. Walking to the next party. And I made one of the cops slip on the wet grass.
Oh.
So when I fell down in the wet grass, he just jumped on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I shouldn't have ran.
You know, but you're also a kid in college.
I was 18.
Yeah.
So he broke my hand. It's still, I never got it fixed. So it makes this little
Oh, I hear that.
click.
Ah.
But nothing serious, no felonies.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, I eluded the police in a car. It was fun. The helicopter was chasing me.
A helicopter.
Helicopter. I took a lot of Xanax. You ever take Xanax?
I have. Xanax, I've noticed, gets people to do the dumbest shit.
I don't even think I was in control. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been driving.
Yeah, there was this kid. I forgot if I talked about this with Tony Casillas on the last pod, but this kid I grew up with, he took a lot of Xanax, and he would get really like, he wanted to steal things on it. I don't know if that's like a common thing people do, but he, for some reason, became a kleptomaniac. He tried to break into a fucking CVS. He got on the roof and like tried to break in, and the police came. And so instead he just pretended like he was trying to throw himself off the CVS to kill himself.
Did it work?
Yeah, I mean, he's fine. Nothing bad happened to him.
So they didn't arrest him for breaking and entering?
No, because he never got it.
The suicide attempt, they were like, okay, he's just crazy.
Yeah, he's just crazy. They took him to the hospital, and he was on suicide watch for a minute.
But that wasn't even...
Yeah. I'm just like that.
It's a quick cover up.
I was like, I mean, thinking on Xanax, I'm like, I feel like normally I'm slower on it, but props to him. I think he just has taken so much, his brain is like used to that. But Xanax makes you forget so much. I'm not a fan of bars.
Yeah, it's just a period of time.
I think, I don't want to say everyone has a Xanax phase, but I think a lot of people I knew in college had a big Xanny phase because it was cool for like a year, and then people realized, oh, a lot of people are dying too from it.
Well, it's like that period of time where you take the Adderall to study, Adderall for the finals, Adderall to get up, Xanax to come down.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't ever take Adderall. I've never taken Adderall as an adult.
Yeah.
I have ADHD, so I took it as a kid, and it made me fall asleep, and I hated it. So
a lot of the people that I've met that have taken it as a kid don't take it as an adult.
Yeah.
Very few of them.
I'm just like, I don't like that. It's just, I remember how bad the side effects were for all these ADHD medications they made me take as a kid.
Well, how old were you when you first got on stimulants?
I think I was 12, maybe.
Do you remember what it was like?
It didn't. It
like
made me really boring, and I'd fall asleep. Like, I had the side effects of it. I hated it. I literally would try and like not take my medications, and so it really put a bad taste in my mouth for what medications were. So then I would like try and get off my antidepressants, and it's like, no, you actually need those.
Right.
And like, I know this now, but like as a kid, it was like, well, this one makes me feel bad. It's like, all these must make me feel bad. But yeah.
Yeah, I've done like all the drugs.
Me too. I haven't done ketamine yet. Don't think I'm going to.
Yeah.
Just seems scary. But I was actually, there is this place, there's this organization in Toronto, or Canada based, but like it's mainly in Toronto, called DULF, DULF, I think. And it's like they hand out free tested drugs for like, they test it for fentanyl and everything. So like you're getting pure heroin or not pure fentanyl, but like pure heroin, pure cocaine, pure whatever you need when they do these handout events, because it's also decriminalized there as well. So less people are dying of overdoses because it's so prominent, overdoses now from fentanyl. It's fucking scary.
Yeah. Friend of a friend just died a month or so ago back home in Virginia.
Yeah. It's one of those things like that. It can happen to anyone. Like, you don't even have to be like a constant user or like an addict. You can just be someone going out for a week and you're like, I want to do a bump. And it's like, oh, you're dead now.
Yeah, that's scary.
It's scary. Yeah. I'm glad like everyone I know, really pretty much everyone I know has Narcan on them, which is like a great idea. But I'm like, we just have one, and it's just going to be, if we get in that situation, it's going to be like Russian roulette of who's going to live.
We're going to need like 4 of them.
Yeah. It's like, it's like, well, friends, I brought the Narcan, so I'm going to use it for myself. Y'all have fun in heaven.
Do you know how to apply it?
Yeah.
It's
just you put it, it's a nose thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It works really fast. I don't have some anymore, but I gave them to my sibling whenever they were heavily using.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's cool that like, not cool, but it's like cool that like it's so easily available for that. But it's like we should be having more harm prevention things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drug war.
Yeah. I'm personally someone who I'm like, let's legalize everything, and it fixes a lot of problems. The drug war, tax the fuck out of it if you want, and maybe we'll encourage meth heads to go to school, because you know what? They don't want rich pharmaceuticals taking their jobs. Maybe they'll be the pharmaceuticals for their own meth now. They're like, you know what? I know back in my day.
Do you know anyone on meth?
Anyone on meth? Yeah. I know a couple people who've done it.
Continuously?
Yeah. I mean, my siblings, like I believe they're clean right now. I don't speak to them at all, but they're a heavy drug addict. So it's like, I've seen it all. And so it's like, I've been around it. So like as much as I want to have compassion for a lot of it, I also don't to an extent. Because I've seen it firsthand and all the lying and everything that goes into it. And it's just really sad. It's frustrating to be around it. That's why I'm like the worst person to do coke with. Because after I do a lie, I'm like, am I going to end up like my sibling?
Oh, no.
I'm like so depressing to do coke with. So I just like don't do it that much.
You smoke weed?
Oh, yeah, weed's the
I
only.
know you smoke weed.
Yeah, weed's the only thing I like continuously do. I can acknowledge I am semi-dependent on it, but I also am not putting myself in danger, not harming my body necessarily, and not hurting those around me by it. Like if I start hurting those around me by it, then I'll stop. But I'm not, and it's not something I do every day. So
I used to do it pretty heavily.
Same.
I can't. It makes me so paranoid now.
Really?
It's really, the effects of weed has changed.
That's why I'm scared of growing up. Everyone I know, all my older friends are like, yeah, it's going to make you paranoid at some point. I'm like, damn it. I can't have that.
How old are you, Britney?
I'm 23.
When do you turn 24?
January.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard people telling me you're 21, 22.
Who?
I don't know. People, your age is an enigma.
Dude, I love that. No, I'm almost 24. That's going to be weird.
I love cigarettes.
Yeah.
You do smoke cigarettes?
I don't like
You do the
them.
vape? Little
I don't
tobacco,
vape.
nicotine vape?
I have one here because someone left it, but I'm not like into tobacco or anything. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, meh.
Yeah.
I tried to get into juuling, but I was never like heavily into it. I just don't really, it doesn't give me that great of a buzz. So I'm like, cool.
It's like a habit thing for me.
I think that's what it is with weed with me sometimes.
Ritual.
Yeah, it's just like get home from the gym, take an edible before the gym sometimes. But I'm trying to moderate things and do them more in like moderation, you know? And like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Maybe I'll get there.
I know it's really hard because I think it's like cutting things out slowly, but I'm trying to be more intuitive with my life and like lenient because I'm really like rule regulated, like all in or not. So like that's when I drink, I go too out of hand. That's why I can't do it. But it's like the same thing with weed. Like once I start, I can't really stop.
What do you mean?
Well, like if I'm getting high and like it's like a chill night, I'm not going crazy with it.
But you just keep smoking?
Yeah, I'll just keep smoking sometimes, but I've gotten a lot better. I'm not like continuously doing it or turning into a zombie, but that's also because I cannot go on stage high. I'm awful on stage high. I think that's most people though.
I feel like some people do it though.
Some people do, but I think I think a general rule of thumb is you are better sober.
Yeah.
Like
you don't want to depend on any crutch.
Also like if you're like even like, yeah, you can be good on alcohol, I guess, but it's like you are going to be so much better sober. You're so much more sharp. Your jokes are better. You're not slurry. It's, yeah, I've really been like, that's like a big reason why I wanted to stop drinking in the first place is because I noticed I was going on stage a little drunk. I was like, yeah, I can't do that.
You're forgetting bits?
Not even that, but it's also like, it's just sloppy. I just like, it's not cute. I think that's kind of like, I realized it was like, oh, this isn't cute.
You feel like your audience deserved a better show?
Yeah, they, you know, I want to give.
You could have given them more.
And like, you know, now I can't blame alcohol. Now if it's not good, it's me. And it's like, I want to be able to be great one day. So I have to keep doing it and figuring it out. Oh, I'm out of Waterloo. Damn it. Gonna throw a fit. No.
What is Waterloo?
It's sparkling water. That's all it is.
Is that a Texas brand?
I think it's a Texas brand. Yeah, they sell it at HEB. I'm pretty sure it is because Waterloo is in Austin or something. Some historical significance there, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's good. I like it. This one tastes like strawberries. Pretty good.
No sugar, no calories?
Mm-mm. It's my fave. I also like booch. How do you feel about kombucha?
I've had it a few times. It's okay.
I'm a big fan of only one flavor.
What flavor?
Gingerberry by Synergy. It's the only flavor I like, really. It's so good.
Do you feel good after you drink it?
Yeah, I feel like my gut, because like I have a lot of like digestive issues.
IBS.
IBS, baby.
really?
IBS. Yeah. I have it. I have like I go through phases where it's like more constipated IBS, or like more like, actually no, I think I just am the constipated. Like that's the only one I have. Had to think about that for a second. But I was like, yeah, I think it helps my gut. It gives your gut good probiotics and stuff, and I like to think it works. It may not, but I am a fan of pretending it feels good.
That might be more powerful.
Placebo effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to stop recording in like 5 minutes. So do you have anything else you want to plug?
Skankfest episode of Kill Tony will be dropping. I'll be on that one. Be sure to check that out.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Any shows or anything?
Bianca's Hotel Show at Hilton Garden on the 16th.
Whoop, whoop.
Jimmy Clifford's Bomber Get Bombed at Port Choices on the 17th, and our roast at Roma Room on the 18th.
Yes, I think Jimmy Clifford's is on the 16th and
16th.
Bianca's on the 17th.
Okay, yeah,
because I'm
right.
on the Poor Choices one too.
You're right. She got it right. 16th is Jimmy.
16th for Poor Choices for both of us. You can see him at the 17th at the Hilton Garden Inn. You can see me 16th at Poor Choices, 16th at Creek in the Cave late that night. And then, I don't know, you'll see on my Instagram if you follow. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope y'all enjoyed this.
Can you tell my Instagram?
Best
friend Monford Davis.
Best friend Monford Davis. Because he's everyone's best friend.
Yeah, I think that's good marketing.
I think it is. You're the sweetest person alive.
Until I roast you.
No, I'm really scared. Do you want to do a couple more?
Okay.
Because I'm quite literally just going to say all the ones I've... Oh, hell yeah. Sorry, I'm really excited. I have a show Friday, and I just realized we have sold 31 tickets now. Whoop, whoop. Sorry. I was really nervous no one was going to show up to that show. I was really nervous.
31 tickets to what show?
My show this Friday. By the time this is out, it will have already happened, but it's at Roma Room. It's Freaky Friday. I'm trying to make it a monthly show that I take to different venues.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
31.
like an inappropriate comedy show.
It'll be 50 soon, maybe.
I hope so. If you didn't buy tickets and you're watching this after, how dare you? Also, I understand, so I forgive you. Monford, I want to get good at roasting to the point where I can just give people compliments as a roast, like the compliment roast.
Yeah. That
is my goal in life. That's why I keep doing it, but I don't know. All I have, I'm going to close on this one. Monford Davis is like a teddy bear that when you squeeze it says the N-word.
Britney looks like Bianca Parado before the cocaine. Okay.
Dude, cocaine makes so many people hot.
It does.
Dude, it's like the skinny girl drug. I've been asking crowds why they think I'm in rehab, which I am for an eating disorder. And when they yell out cocaine, I'm just like, oh my God, you think I'm skinny? It's like, thank you so much. But
I don't know how that feels, but I'm with you.
Just say you're a skinny queen and you're a skinny queen. Literally, everyone's a skinny queen if they want to be.
Willie's a skinny queen.
Willie is a skinny queen. Okay. Hey, I'm Britney Ledesma, and I'm with a skinny queen, Monford Davis. Give him a follow on Instagram at best friend Monford Davis. I'll have it in the summary below or whatever. He's a really funny comic, and he's definitely someone you should watch out for in the streets because he might attack you.
It's not true.
It's not true. I'll give you a bear hug.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you all so much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed the episode.
Bye.
Bye.